you complete your home. For all your ways to shop, see Des Kelly Deli.
Well, it's quite busy around Blanchardstown Shopping Centre at the moment, especially both ways on the Snowborough Road. The Clareholm Road has delays coming up to the M1 M15 interchange. Westbound traffic on the Oscar Trainer Road, heavy onto Coolock Lane. It's busy on the Swords Road outbound towards Collins Alley. Delays approaching Dawes Corner outbound from Constantine Hill, and also on the North Circular Road from the Mater Hospital. And very slow on the Chapel bypass from the Calmo Road slip and the Oval in Farmstown. If you have something for me, text or WhatsApp 087 679 7F104.
At Lloyd's Pharmacy, you will find all skin types under the sun working here, including many of Frank. So we know from experience just how important it is to take care of your skin all year round, but especially during the summer months, which is why we have up to 50% off selected sun creams and a great range to choose from, including Solera, Nivea, Ambre Solera and more, available for all the family, online, by phone or pop in. FM 104's healthcare partner, Lloyd's Pharmacy. Say hello to the people that know.
Sports with PetInsurance.ie. New puppy getting up to all sorts of mischief? Puppies will be puppies. We're here to help. Visit PetInsurance.ie.
Well, the battle for a Premier League top four spot reaches boiling point tonight as Saturday's FA Cup finalists renew acquaintances. A win for Leicester away to Chelsea will see them secure a Champions League return. That one at Stamford Bridge gets underway at 8:15. Manchester United and Fulham meet at Old Trafford from 6. Looking ahead to that one, Darren Stan.
Manchester United welcome 10,000 fans back to Old Trafford as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men look for a win to clinch a second-place Premier League finish and the chance to regain some form ahead of next week's Europa League final. Harry Maguire remains in a race to be fit for the Villarreal game. He's ruled out today, but United could have Martial and James back in their squad. Fulham are already down. They've taken just 1 point from their last 8 league games, but can they make it 3 home defeats for the hosts on the bounce as Manchester United face Fulham?
Six Nations organisers have confirmed that this year's Under-20 tournament will be underway on June 19th. All 16 events will take place at Cardiff Arms Park on successive weekends. Ireland start against Scotland and finish on July the 13th against France. And there's Irish involvement in 2 of the season's finals at the European Aquatics Championships in Budapest. Conor Ferguson the final remains 50.
Very big job today. Oh God, I'm ready for getting I don't know how it's going to take me to do this. It's gone 5 o'clock and I'm here over an hour now doing this. Started at 4 and it's nearly 5:05, so God knows if I get this finished. Still have to do the mugs and still have to do the floors. So it's going to take us some time now before I get this done. Probably going to be near 7, after 7 before I get this finished. See how it goes, but I don't think it's going to be finished in time for the soap. The first of the semi-finals of the Eurovision is on tonight, by the way, if anyone's a Eurovision fan. It's on RT2 at 8 o'clock tonight. And the second one is on Thursday at 8 o'clock on RT2. But the grand final is on this Saturday at 8 o'clock on BBC One. So if anyone who's a Eurovision watcher, look out. Ireland is entered, but is amongst the entries, but I don't know, and we're not too sure whether it's going to get through to the grand final. We'll have to find out tonight whether it gets through or not. So we'll see how it goes. 8 o'clock RT2 tonight. Marty Whelan is the host. Look out for that. I'm not too sure that Ireland will get through or not. A lot of the Irish songs are rubbish, by the way. I'm not too mad about the rest of the Irish entries, they're a bit rubbish. The only ones I really liked were the ones entered by Jerry Logan. They're the only ones I liked. The songs from Jerry Logan, they're probably the only good ones that were ever entered in Eurovision was the ones from Jerry Logan and Linda Martin. That's all. But the rest are rubbish. I mean, Ireland were never really successful apart from Jerry Logan. Jerry Logan won 3 times. So that's something that's a record. 3 times. Twice with himself and once with Linda Martin. So there you go. So What's Another Year and Hold Me Now, they're the 2 songs he entered for Eurovision, and Why Me with Linda Martin. So there you go. The 3 entries that he won with Jerry Logan. So one song that he wrote for Linda Martin and two songs that he performed himself, and also he wrote 3 of the songs. 2 of them he performed himself, and 1 and that was performed by Linda Martin. So he won 3 times. So there you go. But that's something else, isn't it? So he's probably the only artist that entered for Ireland that I liked. All the rest of the artist entries are basically rubbish. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get through. So see how it goes. 8 o'clock tonight at RT2. And on again this Thursday at 8 o'clock as well. And the grand final is on the Saturday at BBC One. Anyone's a Eurovision fan. I've been watching it for years, since the 70s, since ABBA won 1974 with Waterloo. And it was roughly about 6 years old. Roughly 6 years old. 6 years old. So there you go. That's the same thing. That's only that height when I had on Eurovision, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. And I remember myself jumping up and down with excitement. I was literally jumping up and down with excitement when I won. I never forget it. My reaction was unbelievable. So jumping up and down, screaming with excitement, with joy, when I won Eurovision. And I looked at it ever since. And they're coming back this year with new material. They're coming back with new music. So I'm excited about that. So after 40 years, they're coming back with new material. So that's something I'm really excited about. And I'm looking forward to it. Really excited about that. So, my favourite member, as you all know, is a blonde member, and yet she's a little shy. She's a shy member. She's one of the shy members. She's very shy. She's also the youngest member of the band. She's a recluse for a while after ABBA broke up there. She had a short solo career, and then she went into recluse. She hid herself and into a recluse for a while. And she just did walking with her dog, and she didn't perform songs for many years. She didn't go, and she kind of gave up music for a while, many years, and she just enjoyed walking her dogs. And she has horses, also, I believe. I've read that she has horses as well. And it snows quite a lot in Sweden too. It actually snows. It actually snows quite a lot where she lives. Where she lives, it actually snows quite a lot. Where she lives, it actually snows quite a lot. She lives in what looks like a very small kind of a cabin. It's tiny. It looks like more like a cabin than a house. It's tiny, like a little shack. And I have seen it in the documentary about it. It looks more like a shack than a house. So you look at the house as well. It's more like a shack or a cabin. It's tiny, little thing. I'm not very surprised about the money that they earned. I think they would be able to afford a bigger house for them. Unless the money was different in those days. I'm not too sure what money they made in those days, but I thought they wouldn't be able to afford a bigger house. But they had kids, they had children as well. I think the house was a bit small, especially with children. I thought they would have had a bigger house, especially with their kids. But anyway, you need a bigger house when you have children. You see, but more cabin. And she had a stalker following her as well, an obsessive fan kept following her and texting her and followed her right to her house. But she did, she's stalking her right outside her door. He's sitting outside her door and he was spying on her, and he was arrested. Thankfully he was arrested. He was stalking her, following her everywhere she went, and literally obsessive fan. He was collecting all the merchandise on her, and he was literally, had everything on there, even clocks, photographs, your name and everything you had on her. He just kind of followed her 24/7. He just wouldn't let her go, and so she made a complaint. And then she contacted the police, and the police arrested her. So thankfully he was arrested, and he was banned for being near 100 feet away from him, 100 feet from Agneta Foot. I think it's about 100 feet or something like that, a certain amount of feet away from Agneta. So if he crossed her line again, he'd be arrested. And, you know, so yeah, he'd be arrested and everything. So they throw away the key. They never let him out again. So he'd be in there for life in the other words. And I think she got a court order. I think she got a court order to keep him away from her, something like that. So it's awfully scary. It's very scary. Really obsessive. I was reading about it and I couldn't believe it. I was reading obsessive stuff. I can't remember his name now, but I was reading about it. I thought it was scary. It was really scary for her. You know, to follow it around everywhere they went. Thankfully it was all sorted out and it didn't have it courage. It doesn't have that problem anymore now. But I can't remember his name now, but it was absolutely awful to reach out and to hear that happening. And you could tell about his saying all talking about it, telling her story on the documentary. Agneta, Abba and Beyond, I think it's called. Agneta, Abba and Beyond. She's telling the story about this obsessive stalker that was following everywhere she went. So it was terrible. You know, horrible. Nothing worse than being followed everywhere you go. It's nothing worse. It's just like the celebrities, you know, with the paparazzi. You know, the paparazzi that stalk the celebrities. They're looking at every move. They can't have any privacy. You know, they're followed everywhere they go. And checking, snapping photographs, and flashing cameras at them. You know, can't have any privacy. You know, looking at them all the time, 24/7, watching them. You know. So it's horrible being stalked. I don't think I like being public or being followed everywhere with the paparazzi. I don't think so much. Oh, my song, sorry, what am I doing? Put on somebody else's my song. Finished up the other one.
anywhere.
Jesse? Not too bad. Today off you.
Yeah, good. Let's just finish work.
Even better now. You know, you're finishing work, you're heading home to this snow pub.
Exactly. Out of the rain.
Friday we're giving this away. I want to get these away. This is going to be a bit of a toughie, okay? It's a funny game. What I have said is that this person is an American TV personality. Trying to help you out. 3 questions, 1 guess.
Yeah.
She is female.
I don't know. I'm off. You did. Is she older than 30?
She is older than 30, yeah.
Okay. Is she
Part of a big family.
yeah, a famous family?
No, she's not part of a famous
Okay.
family, no.
I have no idea. I don't know where I was leading with my question.
It's much easier when you're listening to this in the radio, isn't it?
I know. Is it, I don't know, Ellen Jenner? I don't know.
Ellen DeGeneres. Finished up her talk show recently. She had a job, I think.
It is.
She might be looking for a job in the snow pub. Because it's the right answer!
I don't know where that came from.
Hey, you guys are bad. Well done, yours not Final Friday.
Brilliant. Thanks so much.
Take it easy, Effie.
Thanks, Ruth.
Bye. So, there you go. We're going to start a new game after 6 and we play right up until 12 o'clock tonight. If you want to register to play, text the pub with your details. 087 679
Let's go. 104's Hit Mix is streaming right now. The biggest hits.
The biggest artists.
We're bringing you your favorite hits non-stop. FM 104's Hit Mix. 97 and alive all the time. FM 104.ie.
Young drivers have done it.
Did you get it?
The time for change is now. Save with Hoovering, the young driver car insurance specialist.
What did you get? What?
City Financial Limited Trading is covering Click.ie is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Continuing to build our recovery, reopening of all remaining retail. Ireland's vaccination programme is making good progress. With more than
Did you get a race pulse?
No, as our vaccination programme rolls out and we plan for our summer, we still need to control the spread of the virus. So it's really important that we continue to follow